Hello guys, today you're on the channel of the Body Positive with travel buddies, and we are visiting, what is the name?
Château Gaillard.
And we're visiting Château Gaillard. Grab your coffee or whatever you like to drink, and we're gonna show it to you.
Have you ever heard of a castle so strongly fortified that it was called Impregnable? And yet it fell because of, you will never guess, guys, because of the toilets. This castle was built by Richard the Lionheart, and it was surrounded by myths, from hidden treasures to a rumored romance with King Philip II of France. But even if its greatness couldn't protect it from one critical mistake. Curious? Let's dive into the story of Château Gaillard. So today, we'll uncover the truth behind those walls, debunk some myths, and explore what remains of Normandy's most powerful castle.
This castle was built in 1196, somewhere around that. And then in 1200, this castle was taken by Philip II. And that was an interesting story. French army, they couldn't take this castle until they found some interesting way. And this way was through the toilets that were outstanding in the walls of the castle. I hope that we will find it, those toilets, to show you and to see ourselves. I got a present from Cheru.
Château Gaillard was built by Richard the Lionheart, King of England, to protect his Norman territories. This castle wasn't just a fortress, it was a statement of his ambitions. The castle was completed in just 2 years, a remarkable feat for the 12th century. Its advanced design with 3 lines of defense and reinforced walls made it one of the most impregnable fortresses in Europe.
And there is a rumor saying that Richard built it not just like because of it's close to the river or whatever. There is a rumor says that Richard wanted to be close to his friend Philip II. We don't know is it true or not, but you never know. So maybe love was the engine helping to build that castle.
Richard shared an unusually close bond with Philip II of France. Some historians even suggest that their friendship might have been romantic. But politics got in the way, and 2 kings eventually became rivals, and their friendship turned into hostility. After Richard's death in 1199, the castle passed to his brother John Latrines, and soon became a target for Philip II. In 1204, French forces discovered the vulnerability in the fortress, its latrines. They used the toilets to sneak inside and capture the castle. Ironically, this impregnable fortress was undone by something so simple. We couldn't find any remnants of this infamous latrines, but the story remains one of the history's most fascinating ironies. When we arrived here, We had planned to get some incredible aerial shots with our drone, but the fog has other plans for us. The thick mist wrapped around the ruins, completely obscuring the view from the above. And yet this turned out to be a blessing in disguise. The fog added an incredible sense of mystery to the place, as if the castle itself wanted to keep its secrets hidden. It was like stepping back in time, walking through a story where history and legends blend together. When we arrived at Château Gaillard, we discovered that entering the inner sections of the castle was not allowed at this time of the year. So if you want to visit the inner part, the best time to come here is summer. But even from the outside, the castle's scale and design are breathtaking. Walking along the perimeter, we could still feel the grandeur and mystery of this legendary fortress.
So guys, we're trying to find the toilets through which French army conquered this castle. There are lots of hidden paths like this, and there are legends that are saying that somewhere here Richard the Lionheart, he was keeping his treasury, his like, I don't know, money or whatever. Gold, probably diamonds, I don't know. And here there were a lot of people who were trying to find it. Maybe someone succeeded, but this we don't know. True. Maybe you can find treasures. Richard. So we think that Cheru wants to find the treasures too, you know? Because he's running here around, and I think already knows this castle better than all of us. He's been everywhere. He did the circles around it.
One of the challenges of traveling with a barzoi like Cheru is keeping him hydrated. On this trip, we tested a foldable water bottle designed for dogs. It's compact and convenient, holding about half a liter, but we quickly realized that it's just not enough for an energetic barzoi. So, if you have any recommendations for travel-friendly water bottles that work well for large and active dogs, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your tips. As we couldn't find the latrices, the big one was pretty much convinced that the huge window that we discovered in one side of the fortress was exactly the lattice.
No, it's too big.
We don't know. Maybe
It's too big.
Maybe that's the one.
You think?
Comment and you can say you don't know, but maybe it's that one.
So write in comments if you think that this was this famous lattice or not. These carved stones that you see on top of the wall were incredibly valuable at the time. Creating such detailed and polished work required immense skill and effort. After the castle fell into disuse, local villagers began taking the stones from the lower sections for their own project, like houses, churches, and something else. The upper stones, however, remained untouched, not because they were less valuable, but because they were out of reach. So Château Gaillard is more than just a ruin. It's a symbol of ambition, betrayal, and the fragility of even the greatest plans. It holds stories of power, friendship, and perhaps hidden treasures waiting to be uncovered. Would you dare to search for them?